Neil Gittleman here, Artistic Director and Conductor of your Dayton Philharmonic Orchestra. I'm bundled up because it's snowy here in Dayton. I'm probably going to spend most of the next 2 days shoveling snow in the driveway, so I figured let's do the piano bench chat for this week right away and get to it. I promised you last week that I would talk about Don Giovanni some more because I'm all focused on Dayton Opera's production of Don Giovanni, which goes into rehearsals a week from today. So every day I start with a little Don Giovanni to make sure I'm ready for it, and hopefully I will be. So last week I talked about how in the second act finale of Don Giovanni, Mozart gives us three sort of little jokes as he's quoting popular tunes from operas of the day. Three figures in today's little nugget from Don Giovanni, which comes from the Act 1 finale. Like the finale of Act 2, and if, by the way, if you missed last week's, check it out because there's some fun stuff there. Like the Act 2 finale, the finale of Act 1 is a party at Don Giovanni's house. In Act 2, it's just himself at home having some fun and being entertained until he gets a visitor from beyond. Let's just put it that way. In Act 1, he's got a big party going on, and his real plan here is he's got his eyes, Don Giovanni, of course, is Don Juan, and you know what that's all about. Or if you don't, you can look it up. Don Giovanni has his eyes on a young peasant girl, and his plan is invite her to the party, and you do the math. So anyway, at this party, it's a big party, lots of people, there's an orchestra playing, and they're playing music for dancing, and what you just heard is the minuet that Don Giovanni is having played for his guests. But this is a big party, and he's got guests of all different types. Noble people, people in the middle, even some peasants, maybe some of the servants are going to join in. And there's music for everybody. So that minuet that you just heard is music that is being played for, you know, the hoity-toity folks. There's a second orchestra at this. Don Giovanni's rich. He's got more than one orchestra. What can I say? He's got a second orchestra which plays a different kind of dancing music. It's a gavotte, which is danced, you know, not by the peasants there, but maybe by the sort of bourgeois kind of people, the sort of middle class folks. And after the minuet goes on for a while, the second orchestra, before they play, because orchestras usually tune before they play, you actually hear the sound of the second orchestra tuning up. Tuning up their strings. And then they start to play, and here's what their gavotte sounds like. Carefully, you might notice that the minuet is like a minuet is in 3/4 time. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. The gavotte is in 2/4 time. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. So that's interesting. Another dance in a different meter. Well, for the servants and peasants and things who manage to get into the party, there's music for them too. And their orchestra also tunes up before they play. Same tune-up. And once they're tuned up, I don't even know what kind of dance this is, but it's a real fast, lively peasant dance, which will probably challenge my fingers early in the morning. But here's what that music sounds like. Okay, so there's a minuet, and there are people dancing the minuet. And then there's a gavotte, and people dance the gavotte. And then there's the peasant dance, and people dance the peasant dance. Cool. Kind of like what happens in the third act when there's the three opera tunes in a row. But no, these all happen at the same time. The minuet starts, and then the gavotte starts, but the minuet is still playing. So the dance in 3/4 time and the dance in 2/4 time at the same time. And then when the peasant dance comes in, the minuet is still going and the gavotte is still going. So you have 3 different dances in 3 different meters going on at the same time. And it's completely crazy. Now, some of that is just Mozart being a genius and showing us, hey, I'm Mozart and you're not. But I think some of it is also part of Don Giovanni's plan. He wants things to be very complicated at this party because his plan is he's going to end up dancing with Zerlina, who's the peasant girl he's after. And then he's going to, take her to the back room and be Don Juan, put it that way. Anyway, it's an amazing, amazing scene, and I couldn't possibly play it for you at the piano. But I do have this little video excerpt from a Metropolitan Opera production, and I've sort of annotated a little bit so you can follow it and see what's going on. So let's hear the genius of Mozart at work.
1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Orchestra 2 tunes up. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And they play. 3, 1, 2, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Orchestra 3 tunes. 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1. And now they play. 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1,
So how are we going to do that in our production? Well, unfortunately, we can't, because this is COVID era. We can't have a stage full of people on stage dancing. That would be dangerous for them. We can't have an orchestra in the pit squeezed in. That would be dangerous for them. With social distancing, or as I like to call it, safe distancing, what we're going to do is what we call essential opera. We are stripping down Don Giovanni to its essence. Great music, great singing, great playing, and a great story, and great singing actors to convey that story to you. The actors will be down in front, the orchestra will be behind them on the stage so that they can be safely distanced around the stage. I will be seeing your view of the singers through a video monitor. They'll have video monitors so they can see my conducting, and hopefully all the tech works and it'll be great, and we'll have our version of Mozart. Now, we won't be able to have the dancing, so it will be up to our wonderful director, Gary Briggle, and our wonderful singing actors to convey to you all of the chaos that's going on as those three dances are going on at the same time. How's it going to work? You got to come and find out. You'll have 3 opportunities to take in Don Giovanni. One is to join us in the theater. We will have up to 300 seats available, safely scattered throughout the Mead Theater for each of the 2 performances. So if you want to come out, we would love to have you there live and in person. And you can get tickets through the Dayton Performing Arts Alliance website. And second option, there will be a live stream of the 8 o'clock performance that you can watch from the comfort and safety of your own home. Again, available through the Dayton Performing Arts Alliance website. And then about 5 days later, there will be an on-demand stream available. So you can see it in the theater, you can see it at home. Later on, you can see it. If you want to see Don Giovanni from Dayton Opera at 4 in the morning, you just go to the website and crank it up and you can see Don Giovanni to your heart's content. It's what we're doing now for the COVID era, and we hope you will take advantage of it. It'll be a great production. Don Giovanni has been on my bucket list since I was a freshman in college, and we studied it in a music seminar. And I've always wanted to conduct it, and now I'll get to do it. It'll be a 90-minute stripped down production, but that'll be fun too because it's Mozart. So join us for Don Giovanni and join me next week for another Piano Bench chat. Hopefully I'll be able to take my hat off for that one. Take care.